let's see, forbidden fruit. It's weird because like I think about when I was a kid, like the forbidden fruit growing up was just cursing, right? Like you guys remember curse? Remember how cool it was? Remember the first time you got to say shit? It was like, fuck yeah, like. Now, it's funny, I've been thinking about this because I'm a comedian and I got to play a lot of, you occasionally have to play like the clean show because there might be children in the audience, and I swear to God, every time I've been to a room where there's a kid in the crowd and I accidentally let out a curse, the parents always go like, you know, he's heard worse at home, but the kid gets smacked at home if he does it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I remember like, this is why I'm a cool uncle, because my nephew used to cuss in front of me, and it was like, fucking, like, so I'm awesome. Like, it's funny. I remember it built up. Like I remember when I was a kid. Like I see this with my nephew. I always go back to him on this because like I remember like even if I couldn't curse, I'd make up words that would like be close enough. When my nephew was 4, I heard him call another 4-year-old a cock bagel. Yeah, I don't know what it means either. Like I love my brother's kids. I take them to nature walks and stuff when I go see them. Because it doesn't cost anything, so I'm allowed to. Yeah, I take him to the pet store, but I don't buy shit. Like I'm like, yeah, he's the cool uncle. Like, now, I took him to this nature walk, and in Ohio, nature walks they got. It's basically the woods with a trail in there, and then there's like water that's like maybe like knee high, so these kids can run around and play in this little creek. They can pick up little rocks and critters. And he sees there's this little 4-year-old girl. She's adorable. She picks up a crayfish and she's holding it up by the back, like pointing it at her dad. She's excited. She's like, "Daddy, look! I found a turtle!" And this said my nephew doesn't like this, and I'm like, she's 4. She's allowed to be a fucking idiot. But he's like trying to correct her. He's like right there. He's like, "No, that's a crayfish. That's not a turtle." He's really into nature. And this girl, she starts arguing with him. She's like, "No, it's a turtle." I see the interaction between them. Like he's trying to contain himself, but they're going back and forth. Like he's trying to explain that's not a turtle. He's never had a girlfriend. He doesn't know he's just wrong right now. Like, but it gets heated, and like I remember because he's like, "No, it's a crayfish," and she's like, "It's a turtle, and you're a potato." She says to him, and which is fucking fighting words to 4-year-olds, because I just see, like, it just clicks in his head, like you see the red, and he just screams at her face, "Well, you're a cock bagel!" And it's just like, oh, shit. And it just gets real quiet. It was in the woods, too, so there was that, like forest echo. It was like, cock bagel, 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 bagel. Like crows flew out of the trees. It was... It's like when Bambi's mom got shot. Cock bagel! And it just got real still. Like, we were all like, I'm not going to help him. I didn't know what to do either. I was like, "Look, man, I bombed on stage. Like, I'll let you, you'll get him next." I don't really have an ending for that story. The only, like, my nephew actually, like, for him to not be a comedian, he did the best thing because he just leaned into the bomb. Because I swear to God, he just turned to everyone. He was like, "Smoke weed every day," just like did this and gave him the X-Pac and just ran. I didn't even know they like. This was 2010. I didn't know they still did that. Like, all right. I don't think I got the light, but that's about as long as that story is. So.